Alright, hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Welcome back to the much anticipated series, 5 things Bayern Munich did right versus Barcelona and how we absolutely demolished them, man. Goodness gracious, we demolished them, man. Yeesh, we're truly the farmers because we had that tractor running up on Barcelona. Goodness gracious, they got an eviction notice out of Spain for such an embarrassing display. They're gonna have to create a new country now. Catalonia forever. Goodness great. Oh no, we did not just do that to Lionel Messi and his team. Actually, we did. Oh, yes. Absolutely amazing. But seriously, though, I'm sorry I didn't get this out. I mean, the day after the game, it's literally what, 2 days after the game? I'm sorry, okay? I've been so busy. I was celebrating the win. I've been really busy, man. And yesterday I couldn't do it. So today we're talking about the 5 things Bayern did right versus Barcelona. Then we're going to do the key players. We're going to do hero of the spill, hero of the match day, and then we're going to do another little special thing for you guys. So the intensity of pressing. That's the first thing that I noticed in this game. I don't know what Hansi Flick is feeding our players, but it has to be coming out from Leipzig's training ground too, because we must be drinking some Red Bull. I don't know why we're so intense, man. Goodness, yeesh. Man, I used to watch Liverpool last year with Niko Kovac in charge of our team, and I was so freaking jealous of just how much they pressed and how they did it and how they caught their opposition lacking all the time, and the intensity Firmino brought to the game, and Salah and Mane making tackles. It was amazing. I used to just get so jealous. But now we actually have it at the Allianz Arena. We have the intensity. The fans are happy to watch us be more intense than ever before. Hansi Flick loves that intensity. I think that's one thing he came onto our training ground and did. He said, hey, let's be intense. Your pancakes had it. Let's be intense. Let's not just Gegen press the man with the ball. Let's cut off the passing lanes and make the opposition suffer to play through us. And that's what we do. I love that about Hansi Flick's system. I think it's unique how we press, because I think a lot of people have been telling me this, and it's pretty much true, right? Under your pancakes and Jurgen Klopp in the Bundesliga, pretty much ruling the league, pushing each other to the edges. Jurgen Klopp's pressing and your pancakes pressing were pretty similar, except Bayern, were a more possession-based team, and Klopp was a more attacking / counter-attacking team, counter-pressing team. And then I think if you watch how we press, we cut off the passing lanes, and Robert Lewandowski and Muller pretty much link up at times and become 2 strikers. And then we press and rush the man with the ball, but we covered the shot. I don't know. It's freaking amazing. If you watch how Lewandowski was covering his shadow while also pressing Ter Stegen, you would understand what I'm saying. But our pressing intensity was correct for this game. We had just the right amount. And the amount of times, maybe you think, oh, that's the time Bayern will press. We didn't. But then we pressed at the right times. I think maybe even 7 out of the 8 goals came from us pressing somehow, came from us winning the ball back high up the pitch. Perisic's goal came from that. Lewandowski's goal came from that. I think it's just amazing how we press, and I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Muller was making tackles, man. Sometimes it annoys me that he's making tackles, because I'm like, how do you have this much energy? How? He might just have some German engineered thrust in his butt, because he just keeps going, man. And Leon Goretzka, once again, was so good in that. Hunger and desire to continue scoring. That's another thing we did. I don't know a team that scores 7 goals and goes, let's go again. Let's keep pressing. Look, that Bayern Munich team got told something in that halftime room, in that pre-match room, in that dressing room. Hansi Flick told them, this is your Champions League final. Every single game is your final. You have to play it like it is. And that's what we did. We played that game every single moment. It looked like we were the team losing and trying to get back into the game, because we kept pressing Barcelona. We kept pressing Messi. Messi was picking up the ball deep, and he'd get pressed by Lewandowski. Lewandowski got the ball from Messi 2 times, and it was amazing to watch. And I think that desire and hunger to continue to score and find opportunities to break Barcelona down is very important, because now we're going into the Lyon game. We're high in confidence. That's also going to give Coutinho and even Coman to a certain extent some confidence that, hey, we scored 8. I scored twice, got 2 assists versus Barcelona. Let me try and do something versus Lyon if Coutinho was to come on. It gives you that confidence, and I think a lot of people don't give us credit for that. The way we hunt down the ball, we're one of the best pressing teams in Europe's top 5 leagues for a reason. When we lose the ball, it looks like somebody just killed our mom. Oh my goodness! I'm going to punch you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. That's what we do. We act like that when we lose the ball, and I love it. The intensity to keep going. Right? We talked about the pressing, but just this desire to want to score more goals and to continue to humiliate Barcelona. That's what we call respect. Some teams would just start passing and go, hey, hey, when they're winning like 5-0. We're like, nah, we're not doing any of that. We're going to win by more. And that's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful. All right, number 3, neutralizing Messi via Leon Goretzka and the midfield, of course. I think Goretzka was our best midfielder on the pitch. People are saying Thiago had a world class. I love Thiago. I wear the number 6 on my jersey for a reason. He's one of my favorite players. He is my favorite player in that squad, not just one of my favorite players. But I'm not that type of person where I'm just on this bandwagon where I can't see a bad performance. Thiago had a few tackles where I was like, defensively, Goretzka was pocketing Messi. I saw about maybe 4 times where he nicked the ball off Messi's pocket, made so many tackles that were crucial. Goretzka, man, people were criticizing this guy. He has done so well to come back from injury, come back from the criticism. Oh, Goretzka goes ghosting. I always said it with Goretzka. He does the simple things better than anyone does the simple things. Football is a simple game, but sometimes it's very difficult to do the simple things. I think a great Johan Cruyff said that, but George from BayernNow is saying it again because I'm a genius. Seriously, Goretzka does everything that no one wants to do. Do you think Thiago wants to be making third man runs into the up? No, he doesn't. Goretzka does. He's like, hey, I don't just want the ball to feet. I want to go in behind and try and get a header. Frankie de Jong was absolutely pocketed. If you watch Owen Hargreaves in his post-match analysis, watch what he says. He says Frankie de Jong is a beautiful footballer, but who was the better player? Goretzka. Because de Jong always wanted the ball to feet. He always wanted to do something with his feet. But Goretzka wanted to do something with his energy and his physical presence. He wanted to run in behind and cause the Barcelona defense troubles. That's what Goretzka does. And he was absolutely amazing against Lionel Messi. Because your midfielders have to be active against a player like Messi. Milner got his freaking nuts peeled off. He got nutmegged. While Goretzka was out here bodying Lionel Messi. Because that's what you need. You need a player that's relentless. What I love about Goretzka is his relentless attitude. His ability to say, oh, I didn't get the tackle. I'm going to keep running. And you always watch him. He always makes these crazy recovery runs where you're like, when did you become a left back, Leon? When did you become a right back? He does so well to protect Davies. When he plays, I think Davies feels more free to go forward. That's how important he is to that team. Hansi Flick likes him. Niko Kovac liked him, right? Every single person in that squad loves Leon Goretzka. I bet you Kimmich loves playing with Goretzka. Probably more than Thiago. Thiago is amazing, but Kimmich probably just feels more secure with Goretzka's energy and pace. Goretzka might also feel better with Thiago because Goretzka gets to show how physical he can be. And I think whatever partnership we use, whichever combination, Leon Goretzka is crucial. He needs to be starting, and I think he deserves it. He's a guy that when I started being on this Goretzka bandwagon, no one liked Goretzka, but I saw a player in him. Well, I'm not similar to Goretzka at all. I don't know why I like him too much. It's not like we have similar play styles. I'm more of a technical player. I like, controlling the tempo. I like making skills and doing them in the midfield. If you compare me with a midfielder, you'd probably compare me with Thiago or Paul Pogba, because those are my 2 favorite midfielders in the world. Because I kind of try and emulate my game around them. Because I used to be a winger, and then I picked up my idols Ronaldinho and Samuel Eto'o, and those people, I kind of try to take their skills, and then you can imagine me in the midfield trying to do skill. Oh my goodness. With Goretzka, I don't know why. I don't know. It just felt like at the time where everyone was hating on Goretzka, they were hating on him, man. And I was like, nah, I can see a player in him. He's my son. And I took him in. So I just explained why Goretzka is my son. So the next one, physically unmatched. I don't think Barcelona wanted to play us physically. I don't know if there's a single team in Europe that can match us for physical prowess. Goretzka is like, bang, packing more muscles than oh my goodness. This guy's packing muscle. He's injecting something. He's injecting Red Bull into his veins. Don't be surprised when Leipzig gets him because he's identifying with the energy of a bull, man. He is annoying. His physical presence. Lewandowski's big. Thomas Muller, nah, he's not big. Muller's not big like that. Muller's very skinny. I mean, compared to, your Lewandowskis and those people. But Lewandowski's only 6 foot. People forget. Lewandowski's not 6'4". And a lot of people think he is, but he's very, just more on the shorter side. He's my height, 6 foot. But he has these muscles. This guy's muscles in places I didn't know you could get muscles in. He has muscles on his face. Like he could flex his face when he gets angry and is trying to shoot. And I'm just seeing like all these muscles pop out, man. Jeez, like freaking pimples. But Lewandowski, man, our physical prowess all over the pitch is unmatched. Alaba too. Alaba looks like he's short. He's only 5'11". Wow, I say that, but it's not that short. But look, he actually plays with a little bit of strength on him. And we have Neutralizing, we have Davies, who's very strong. Davies bodying people off the ball, putting Marcus Thuram in his pocket, man, when we played Gladbach. You gotta freaking give us credit for the physical just ability we have. I don't know who our fitness coaches are, but they always have this ability to make our players so physical. It's like we're so technical, yet we're just as physical. Yeah, we can go long. We can win headers. That's what I love. We can beat people on corners. We can just body people. I love that about us. We are such a possession team, yet we have all the physical things too. And I think for Barcelona, that's something I knew they struggled against. And that's something I even said about Man City. They will struggle when you bring up a physical game. Lyon did. Lyon brought up a physical game. Their center backs were physical. De Bruyne probably experienced something he'd never experienced before because in the Prem, teams sit back. But Lyon's like, nah, we're going to body you. We're going to be in front of you. And that made it very hard for City. And I think Lyon are going to be physical, so we should match their level of physicality. And Barca weren't. Calm mentality after conceding. That's the last thought from that game. We had a very calm mentality, didn't we? We conceded a goal, which made it 1-1, and I see Alaba smiling. You just know something was going to happen in that. I don't know how people didn't imagine something was about to ensue, a massacre, but it happened. You have to give us credit, once again, for doing what we needed to do. It's just absolutely amazing. I think it is. I think so. All right, moving on. The hero of the Spiel. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Muller. I don't think anyone would have not suggested Thomas Muller. I think he was amazing. We're giving him 85 pace because he's not the fastest around, but he gets around the pitch very well. 99 shooting, 99 passing. I think he got 2 goals, 2 assists, 89 dribbling. Not the best dribbler in the world, but he also got past a few players, or he held the ball well. What I love about Muller, he takes care of the ball. Even when he doesn't even get a pass off, he can just make a tackle and keep the ball and make sure the ball is kept. A lot of attacking midfielders try to make the risky passes all the time. James would pull up with like 15 lost possession. And I'm like, bro, what? Why do you keep trying these wonderfully impossible passes? But Muller tries the passes that he knows are on. And that's what I love about him. So 89 dribbling, keeps the ball well when it's with him. And you can always trust him. 75 defending, he was making slide tackles. This guy turned into freaking Franz Beckenbauer with those tackles. Coming back and tackling, man. Jeez, I love that. Effenberg FC, love that type of energy. From a central forward, because Muller is that type of player. He isn't really a traditional cam, is he? Because he plays in between the lines. Sometimes he's even higher than Lewandowski. If you remember the Alaba assist, where it was Muller getting in the end of it, it was like, bang. I think, was it Augsburg we played? It was. That was such a beautiful pass. Thomas Muller got on that. You'd think that would be Lewandowski. So Muller's really just a center forward, not really a cam. There's some games where he does play more like a cam, but there's some games like Barcelona where his job is to really move that Barcelona defense the way he wants to move them to create space for others. 87 physical. What I've noticed about Muller, he's not really that much of a physical player. He's not. He's just really more of like an energetic player. That's what I'd say. So his stamina there had to be 99. So those are your ratings, your BIFA ratings. Every single match, you can vote for these. And a special one, a special mention, our hero of the night. You know, we did our man of the match, man of the spiel, hero of the spiel. This is the hero card for Leon Goretzka. Let's start respecting Goretzka now. Can we start respecting Leonardo da Vinci Goretzka, my son? Because he was amazing. 88 pace, think I probably should have given him more, but 87 shooting, he didn't really have that many shots. Actually, if I actually rated him based on his shooting for this game alone, I would have given him a 0, because there was a shot, actually 2 shots, where he tried to do something magnificent, a volley, and it didn't work. 92 passing. The pass for Gnabry's goal was absolutely world class. Not many people would talk about it because it wasn't Kevin De Bruyne, it wasn't Kimmich, it wasn't Thiago, so no one would talk about it. 92 freaking passing. 92 defending, 90 physical, 87 dribbling. That's Leon Goretzka, a hero of the night. We'll do this more often, and I love doing it. This is the 3rd week in a row we're doing this little hero thing. But thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been a good pleasure of mine to create this for you. Mia San Mia, and peace.